Alright, so I'm back at the shop. I went to get it power washed. Everything's good, everything's clean. I went for a little test drive just to make sure nothing's extensively leaking. Doesn't look the cleanest. I mean, I think I have to I don't know. That fan just keeps going, dude. It's really annoying. But, yeah, I power washed it. I don't see any leaks, so that's good. This is actually not leaking, and I'm so hyped about it. Like, no leak at all whatsoever. So I just gotta clean that off, and then we should be good. Yeah, I don't see any leaks falling down to the ground. There's I might tighten up all the oil pan bolts because, I mean, I don't remember the torque that I put them on when I put the oil pan in, so better safe than sorry on that one. Sorry I don't record when I go out. I gotta get used to, recording in public, because, yeah, I'm not used to it, and I guess I gotta get over it eventually, so. But everything's clean, everything's good. I actually power washed the strut towers and the cross, what is this? You know what I'm talking about. I cleaned pretty much everything, made sure everything's solid. That way if I see a leak, it's pretty obvious. I'm kind of mad for how good I painted the bay and how much of it you don't see. I really want to clean it up and clean up all this, clean up all that. But pretty much to do that I need a standalone. So that's a plan eventually, but I kind of like it being easy to work on and reliable. I guess a standalone would make it even easier, but eventually. So I guess that's it for today. I just want to make sure there was no leaks. So I didn't find any. I ran it for a while and it's good right now. Shut up, you stupid fan. But I guess that's it. So I'll probably catch you in the next day or two when I'm driving it around to see how that goes. Oh my god. I got the 240 warming up. I'm gonna go on a little drive. Don't really have anything I gotta work on, which is kind of nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go on a nice little drive. So I'm gonna, I guess, throw the GoPro on the car, drive around a little bit, probably hit some back roads, see how this goes. pretty well. No hiccups or anything, so that's solid. Just a few things I want to kind of get fixed, which is I probably got to re-bleed these brakes because the first time I did it, I wasn't the best anyway. And now that I probably drove for probably like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and at the end there was like no more brakes. So I think there's an air bubble in it because it was like halfway down and then there was brakes. That wasn't that bad because I mean I mostly engine brake anyway and I was on back roads, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I should probably get it fixed. So everything's good. I'm still really hyped that this thing's not leaking anymore because that was the biggest headache in the world, is trying to stop that from leaking. Now everything's bone dry, don't have to worry about anything. Next thing I really have to do engine wise is not much. I kind of want to get it tuned and put the water and meth kit all the way on because it's still not in. Like, I got everything routed, but nothing's bolted down, nothing's actually plugged in, so I want to do that next. So water and meth kit, and then brakes, clean the seat, and that's it. I'm pretty much done. I don't know what I'm gonna do until I'm done fixing the truck so I could go actually drifting, because I still need to get a transmission cooler, I need to get an oil cooler, and then I need to get the hitch for the back because I didn't get a tow package. And me making sure that everything's running solid, I kind of want everything in the towing package, which is the coolers and the hitch. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess get that done eventually. I also just bought new tires for this thing because these things are dead. Like, there's not that much thread on them, so I gotta go ahead and do that. But other than that, we're good. I bought like one of those things that plug into the ECU on the truck so I could just read everything out, like oil temp, oil pressure, fucking trans temperature. And I have all that mapped out now, so I know what the temperature is before the cooler. That way after the cooler I can see the difference, see if it even did anything. And then towing, I'm pretty sure it will make a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess once that's done, I'll actually be able to see the difference between one and the other. But the truck's running great, no complaints here. I think that's about everything that to catch up on. I mean, I do want to do truck things like lift it and put some wheels on it. If I got some TEs for the truck, it'd be kind of fucking dope, but that's for the future, I guess. I want to get this thing ready. I want to get some wheels for this because the only wheels I have for this thing is the stock 15 wheels, and it's kind of trash because ever since I've had this KAT and I go to drift events, like, I have to air them down so much so I actually have some kind of grip. And then when I'm in the pit lane, like after I cool down the tires and go back out, everyone's like, your tires are flat. I'm like, no, I just aired them down to like fucking 15 or some shit like that, or 20. So they look damn near flat. But I mean, when they're going, I don't have an issue. I don't feel rollover or anything. It's just, there's good traction. But with the 15s, I go through them pretty quick. And when the traction goes, it goes completely. It's not like other tires where you feel like, oh, okay, I lost some grip. This is like, you're on it, you got grip, and then you just start washing out randomly. So that's kind of sketchy, especially if I want to start going to tracks with like an actual track, not like the airstrip I used to go to. So there's hella runoff there, but there's not runoff at a track. So I want to get that shit done. I'm just happy the engine's running well. When I get into boost, I do smell something, but I mean, every single turbo car I've ever been in where that happens, that's always happened. So I don't know if I should worry or just, it's fine, because I don't see any oil leaks, so that's not an issue. It's just, I don't know. Coolant's good. I got to put some coolant in the, what's it called, the overflow tank, because it's damn near empty. But this is full. I would open it, but it is still hot as hell, so everything's good. I'm glad I power washed it. Like, the bay looks a lot better. I really want to clean it up. I'm not a dude that fucking tucks the wires or nothing, so that's kind of out of the question for me because I don't really worry about it that much. I do want to get a new power steering pod because at no speed it's kind of stiff, but when you're driving it's no issues. After putting the shanks on after this drive and taking off the spacers, I don't really feel that big of a difference, to be honest with you. I'm sure I will once I'm at lock and I'm coming out of lock. Like, I'm pretty sure there won't be a bind in there anymore because I had a small bind when they were on there. So that's good. I guess I'll do a walk around of making sure. I think that's everything pretty much. I want to do some interior stuff. I need to take the seat out to get washed. Yeah, look how dirty it is. It's grimy as hell. For me, laying in dirt and working on this thing, then jumping back in the car and going back on track, like... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the seat out. Go get it washed. Hopefully I don't forget it next time I come here, because that'd be trash. But, yeah. No issues, no problems, nothing I have to figure out real quick. Feels good. I guess that's it. I can't talk right now, so I'm damn near done. But thanks for watching. See you in the next one.